Om. Respected dear youngsters, welcome. Good that you are with me, giving a chance to study Geetha. I really wholeheartedly thank you. It is because of you that in last 198 days, 2 days gap came, therefore 200 days you can say that we have studied Geetha and done one third of it. Sixth chapter we will conclude today out of 18 chapters. For me, it was a great relieving and reliving and refreshing thing, along with a contentment that I could serve the youth of my nation in this way. I may not be able to serve by giving finances or professions or other things, but by sharing Gita wisdom, certainly I believe some seva favor is done. Ball is in your court now. You have tasted the great, grand, glorious Gita. If you really are trusting it, believing it, restudy all the 6 chapters, note down the salient points, make use of them for your evolution and evolutionary efforts and effortsful glories or glorious achievements. And 6 chapters over, 12 more are there. I am not going to stop till the last shloka. Yatra Yogeshwara is done. I am not going to stop. I will do classes. Let it take 4 more 100 days. Doesn't matter to me. I am decided for it. Whatever the Lord wants ultimately. So a request to you also continue. Let us taste seventh, eighth, ninth chapters also. Every one of them. So there will be a mixture both of trying to bring out what is useful, suitable to you, at the same time trying to explain what is exact, literal meaning of those shlokas and spiritual aspect of it. You be open and wise and matured. First of all, to be regular and listening. Second is to analyze and understand. Third, make use of whatever is useful to you. And this effort of yours matures you so much to be independent, to be matured, to be a person of having Gita's guidance and background, which many people don't have. Always remember, Gita is to help yourself to grow in life. Don't make Gita as a weapon to attack others. That you know it, others don't know. Therefore, don't fight with the Gita with others. For others, you only have to love and serve and do your duties and forgive them. Just negotiate. All jnanam is for us to use and grow. Clear? So today we'll be concluding this sixth chapter by last sloka study. Even Hanuman Chalisa, I think tomorrow or day after we'll conclude. From tomorrow, Gita, seventh chapter will continue. Once Hanuman Chalisa is over, what is to learn? Let me see. So thank you, welcome. I appreciate your gesture of being regular and sincere. I acknowledge it and also encourage you to continue. Never ever leave the study of Shastras every day throughout life and lives to come, because there are no better well wishers to us than the God and Guru. Both of them express through the Shastra. ठीक है अब देख लिया आपने everything, how to control mind, how to use controlled mind for the outer successes, inner successes. Where are you taught all these in your home or in your schools and colleges? Nowhere they are. So we are here to complement with this thing. Technical, academic, educations, anyway, the institutions are giving good. Some of the values parents may be giving good. Added to that is spiritual wisdom, self management, self improvement, self rectifications, etc., which are the purpose of Gita Adi Shastra, Hanuman Chalisa Adi, we are sharing with you. And you know the Hanuman Chalisa also, how it is guiding us to succeed in our every endeavor of life, like Hanumanji. Good, let us be together. Today, also, like every day, 3 topics. One, Hanuman Chalisa's last 2-3 chaupai. Then Geetha last Shloka 47 of chapter 6. Then we do our, before in between there's a simple common sense thought. Let us start. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guruः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री gurave namaha. These are our everyday shlokas. Now yesterday in Hanuman Chalisa's learning we have seen up to 35, 36 also. Today we'll do 37, 38. Tomorrow 39, 40. Then one day for the Doha. That will be day after. We'll be concluding it. So today, yesterday we saw Aura Devata Chitta Nadharai Hanumata Sei Sarva Sukha Karai. Means single pointedly be devoted to Hanuman. Every Sukha, every success he will give you. Second, Sankata Katai. All the difficulties go away. Mitai Sabapira. All pains will go away. Jo Sumirai Hanumata Balavira. Who remembers the Balavira Hanuman all the time. So in that remembrance, have faith that Hanumanji is always there. Have faith that he is very powerful. Have faith that he is all pervading. Have faith that he is all compassionate. Have faith that he is listening to your prayers. Have faith that he will be always with you to protect. In this way, the meaning of Sumirai we must know. And visit Hanumanji's temples, keep chanting his Hanuman Chalisa or the names like Om Sri Hanumathe Namah, Om Sri Ramadutaya Namah, Om Sri Hanumadviraya Namah ityadi. If possible, you yourself learn and do Hanumanji's Upasana. आराम से हनुमान जी को बैठो अपने पूजा रूम में. डू द अभिषेकम वाइब इट नाइसली. चंदन कुमकुम लगाओ. यू ओनली डू द अष्टोत्तरम. ओम श्री आंजनेय हनुमते नमः महावीराय तत्वज्ञान प्रदायकाय नमः सीता देवी मुद्रा प्रदायकाय नमः शूर्णिका क्षेत्रे नमः ओम सर्वमाया विभंजनाय नमः रक्षो विध्वंसकारकाय नमः ओम परविद्या परिहाराय नमः परशुर विनाशनाय नमः परमंत्र निराकर्त्रे नमः परेंद्र प्रभेदकाय नमः सुग्रीव सचिवाय नमः धीराय शूराय नमः. All this we will do day after tomorrow. One complete chanting Hanuman Chalisa, Ashtotra Namavali and Arati we will do when Hanuman Chalisa will conclude that day. Okay. So Sankata Katai, Mitai Savira, Jo Sumirai Hanumata Balavira. Like science, when it has not discovered cell phones and all, there was a possibility already. Then it took time for science to develop and invent or discover the existing laws, principles, and use them for all these communications. So too, the divinity is always there, ready to bless when we invoke. The invocatory techniques also are there. So far, we were having Nastikata or never believing. Now start believing and do. Definitely, as the science is showing results, so too these type of things also show result. And science are discovering new things, but these spiritual things are not new. Long back onwards, millions have done Hanumanji's worship. They were blessed by Hanumanji and they have made their lives glorious, successful, happy for themselves and others. There were no doubt. Okay, this is how the 36th mantra we saw. Today, 37, 38 Chaupai. What is 37? Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai Krupa Karahu Guru Deva Kinai Jo Satabar Pata Kar Koi Chota Hi Bandi Maha Sukha Hoi. This is how. 37, 38. See, जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई. तो हनुमान जी को जयकार हो. जय जय जय. Let Hanuman ji be victorious in his goals. And his goal is what? To serve Rama and to serve Rama Bhaktas. He brings Rama Bhaktas to Rama. He brings Rama to Rama Bhakta. Therefore, if Hanuman ji is this karya, if he becomes successful, it is beneficial to us only. Like when the parents succeed, it helps us because whatever they do is for our own good. So if the teachers succeed, it is for our own good because whatever they do is for our own good. So to हनुमान जी का जय हो जाए तो उसमें हमारा ही फायदा और भलाई है. So जय 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 हनुमान. Let हनुमान जी का हमेशा victory हो. That is Hanuman ji blesses all the bhaktas. Hanuman ji takes all bhaktas to Rama. Hanuman ji recommends the case of bhaktas to Ram ji for his grace. Therefore, Jai 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 Hanuman. Gosai. Gosai means Goswami. Goswami. Go means Indriyas, faculties. Swami is Lord. The Lord of Indriyas is our own, the Lord Paramatma inside. Therefore, Goswami means the Lord of the Indriyas. Generally, Goswami in the outer world is the one who is the owner of cows. The cowherd people are called Goswamis. Okay. And those who have lot of cows love them. They also Goswami. So the Brahmanas also have lot of cows and all. So our Goswami Tulsidas. There's a whole tradition only of the Goswami. Spiritually, Go means Indriyas. Swami means Lord. The Lord of our Indriyas faculties is Paramatma only. Therefore, Hanumana Goswami ka Jaykar ho. So here Goswami Tulsidas ji has written here. Therefore, Goswami Tulsidas ji ka bhi Swami Hanuman ji. That way he is adding, let us feel. So Jai 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 Hanumana Gosai, Krupa Karau Guru Deva ki nai. Please bless me like the Guru Deva. Here Guru is two. The one who introduced spirituality to us is Guru. Second is Paramatma. So Guru Deva ki nai you can say separately. Guru is the preceptor teacher. Deva is the Lord. May you become the Devata and protect me and empower me. You become the Guru and teach me and put me on right path, spiritual path, noble path, righteous path. So Krupa Karaho Guru Deva ki nai. Remember, the Krupa of God and Guru are only in giving us knowledge and wisdom. Using that knowledge is a real invocation of their grace, because when we use that knowledge and live life accordingly, that alone helps us, protects us. Therefore, what type of krupa? Not a temporary or krupa outside of, like, giving a food is one time krupa. Then you can give. Every day you can't give that food. It is not right. Even animals also don't get food throughout life for their children or cubs. When the child is very small, it fetches food and gives. 3 days, 5 days, 10 days. After it slowly takes that fellow along with it and shows how to hunt. Even cat teaches to kitten. The dog teaches to the its own cubs or children. Animals, tigers, lions, they show. Once it is learnt, then it is not interfering. That the cub only or the child only will have to find its own prey or the food. In the same way, Guru, God, parents should not take care of us throughout life. They instead should teach us how to earn our livelihood, how to live life beautifully, nobly. Because we are human beings, we have intellect, we have all capacities. Why should we depend on others? We should. That's how you learn. Don't take money from parents. You say, I'll earn. You tell Papa, ye use karo social work, philanthropy ke liye, so that it will earn punyam. Don't be, my parents will give everything and I'll like a buffalo, sit and eat. Really, your fellow nahi hai, buffalo only. No? Why? Are you not a human being? पैजामा हो क्या? आदमी ही तो हो. पूरा दिमाग है, दिल है, हाथ पैर है, सब ठीक ठाक है. Earn yourself. Don't depend on anybody's money, including parents. That should be the guts to you. Otherwise, you depend on that and your mind gets occupied in that negative things. कि पिता माता होने के नाते उनको हमारे को धन देना चाहिए, and then you fight with them for the sake of money and never served him only throughout life. That's what the wretched things that are happening nowadays in the families between children and parents. You, the students of Geetha Hanuman Chalisa, have to rise above that. Anyway, they are giving you food and education. हो गया अब अपना नौकरी कमाओ. Instead of that, filing case against parents for the property, fighting with your other brothers for property. Even though you have plenty for 10 generations you can live, still for sake of some land, some money, fighting with the brothers, filing case. पशु हो क्या तुम लोग? For both I am telling. Both the brothers or anybody listen. Sit, sort out properly. If the parents' property is there, mother is there, give her lion's share. Remaining thing 10% you get for punya karma for the sake of the father or whoever. Then the remaining thing you share healthily according to law. More than law, I will say according to need. Why the law court is required? Don't you have trust in yourself with your brother? If your brother has got more liabilities, then give him more money. Don't you have that prema and akal? Court should decide or what? Sharam nahi aata? These are all faced cases. People are immature and arrogant and selfish. And I want type. नहीं 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 ऐसा नहीं बना आपको. आपको तो wonderful. So I am talking to you about Goswami. Jai 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 Hanumana Gosai. Become the Swami of your faculties, achieve successes and share it with everyone. So to Krupa Karau Guru Deva Kinai, let you guide me like Guru and Deva. Therefore, what we are talking is you learn wisdom and be independent to earn, and you support others. Support the society, support the other brahmachari, grahastha, sannyasins, aisa. Those are less privileged and all. So I'm explaining you, Krupa Karau Gurudeva ki nahi. Gurudev is Lord Rama, Gurudev is तुलसीदास जी का जो भी गुरु है, ऐसे आप मुझे आशीर्वाद दो. He is praying to हनुमान जी towards the end. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई. कृपा करो गुरुदेव की. गुरु के रूप में गिव ज्ञानम, देव के रूप में प्रोटेक्ट मी फ्रॉम माय ओन फॉल्ट्स. आई डू protect me from misusing the resources, abilities, opportunities given. May I use rightly them. Then next one, jo satbara patha kara koi. Whoever you may be who chants this Hanuman Chalisa Shatabar. Somebody says Shata means 7 times. Somebody says Shata means 100 times. I say Shata means hundreds of times. As long as it is required for you to completely digest every chopai of Hanuman Chalisa with the meaning, and you implement it, till that time you keep on studying. Whenever you say the words hundreds or thousands, it means uncountable. It's not exactly 100 or 1000. हाँ 100 बोला मैंने 100 पढ़ ली छोड़ दी ना, सैकड़ों बार. Here the number is to say till you master that thing. Like na, teachers used to give children the impositions. है ना, any of the tables का हो कुछ English. Why? Not the question is number. Children not knowing it, फटाफट मम्मी पापा से होमवर्क करा के हो. अरे जितने ज़्यादा बार करो उतना आपको परफेक्शन आएगा, उसलिए. And those who neglect it at childhood, the handwriting neglected. Their handwriting will be like a doctor only throughout life. Only the medical shop fellow knows it. If he neglects the English grammar throughout life, he will suffer the grammatical mistakes. If he is neglecting the poetry and all, the art of poetry in his life never comes. If he neglects science and things, then his intellect will never be sharp. If he neglects the history, then he'll never have reference and context, etc. If he neglects biology, zoology, he'll never understand the preciousness of the life. If he neglects mathematics, दिमाग टेढ़ा हो sharp होगा ही नहीं. Shatabara means bar. So you and I, every day once Hanuman Chalisa should be chanted with the meaning in the mind, because we are talking it from last 1 month or so. So jo Satabara Patha Kara Koi. What will be the benefit to him? Result to him? Chuta hi bandhi. From all the bandhana bondages, he will be freed. Then Maha Sukha Hoi. You will have extreme great Sukha. Spiritually viewed, Chuta hi bandhi means the bandhana is caused by Ajnana. Okay, that Ajnana is removed. And from the Ajnana bandhana only all dukkha goes away. So Mahasukha Hoi means Mahasukha is only in the Atma Sukha. Therefore, as we are studying in Geetha, this Hanuman Bhakta who chants Hanuman Chalisa every day, hundreds of times with the meaning and devotion, blessed by Hanumanji, he will get the Atma Jnanam which will give Mahasukha. Why? I, the self infinite, blissful, when I identify with that one, I am infinitely blissful. That's called Mahasukha. So Chuta Bhibandi, technically called Dukkha Nivarana. Mahasukha yo is Sukha Prapti. Everyone of us want Dukkha Nivrutti, Sukha Prapti. So that wisdom to avoid that which causes Dukkha, wisdom to do what causes Sukha, is given to us by Hanuman Chalisa and Hanumanji when we are devoted to it and daily do the contemplation. Like I am talking to you every day on Geetha. Lot of knowledge tips are given. But where are all those knowledge tips? They are already in you but hidden because you never exposed. But when somebody has spoken with the medium of that words listening, your own inner knowledge is revealing to you. Therefore, your own inner self will reveal to you one day to be infinite self. Then Maha Sukha Hoyi. The ultimate Sukha, one becomes Sukhi, one becomes by grace of Hanumanji. If Every day one chants Hanuman Chalisa or hundreds of times. In this way, some text in life, some God in life, some mantra in life, some guru in life should be there for us as a strong support to protect us from falling, from faltering, and to push us whenever we are tired and exhausted, to encourage, inspire us whenever we are doing good. ऐसा हमको अपने जीवन को बनाना है from now onwards. Listen carefully, note down the things, do one by one. Clear? So these two chopais will chant today. Tomorrow will be last two chopais. Day after we will chant our Doha and entire Hanuman Chalisa and Ashtotram and Arati. That we will do. That day you can put Hanumanji's photo in your class wherever you are doing this. You can offer some naivedyam like a banana to Hanumanji. You can have it as prasadam. Hanumat Krupa will be there. Then some other stotra of this sort we may try to take if required. Let us see how it works out. Let us chant together. Om Sri Hanumat Krupaya Bhagavad Anubhava Darshana Praptyartham Sanatan Dharmasya Vishwavyaptyartham अस्माकं सहकुटुम्बानां क्षेमस्थैर्य श्रद्धा इत्यादि समस्त सत्साधना संपदा द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये धर्म कार्ये जीवने दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम विश्व शांति कल्याणार्थम श्री गोस्वामी तुलसीदास विरचिता हनुमान चालीसा सिद्ध ग्रंथस्य चौपाई मंत्राणां पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. सो जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव नाई जो शतवार पाठ कर होई चूटई बंदी महासुख होई. Okay. Some places यहाँ शतवार also is written. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतवार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी. यह हम करेंगे इसको क्योंकि जो बहुत बार आ गए ना. हाँ, लेट अस सी. ओम जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शतबार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. Great are all these guidances. Let us just avoid the bitterest enemy of ego and I know everything attitude, and therefore I don't want to listen from anybody and I don't want to change. These bacteria, fungi, as well as the algae and all these anilopodas, arthropodas, echinodermatas, pteridophytas, bryophytas, tharlophytas, cephalosporins, and all these negativities which are there in us, let us eliminate them. All these bacteria, fungus, and virus. That I know everything. I don't want to listen from you. Who are you to tell me? I will not change. A typical stupid youth. But a sober youngster, he says, this is the time for me to aggrandize, acquire, hoard more and more wisdom, more and more knowledge, both of the Vyavahara, both of Vyaktitva Vikasa, as well as Adhyatmikata. I wish and pray you are that youth who are asset to yourself first and to the world at large, and I don't want you to be such youth who are liability to yourself, therefore burden to the world by being dependent, by being ignorant, by being arrogant, by being irresponsible, by being unintelligent. No, 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 no. Then it is a लानत है हमारे जीवन पे. Never ever allow that. Study Gita, be intelligent, same time soft, in a kind, loving, compassionate manner. Using Gita Jnanam, grow yourself. Whoever come across in your life, love them, serve them, help them in a smiling manner. Even if somebody does wrong to us, just take it in right stride, keep on moving. When you look back in our life, all experiences of self respect should be there, not guilt and regrets because of wrong decisions and wrong actions because of ignorance. Now you have wisdom, all right thinkings, right decisions, right actions, right results. When you look back, our whole path should be full of flowery thing, not the thorns, etc. It is our hands how to make it. Okay, this is a Hanuman Chalisa's guidance, and today same thing will be a common sense thought that it is he listen from all the sources, maximum sources, understand them. Then what is best for you, that with the consultation to your guru, decide it and abide to that. This is the age I am talking now in common sense thought. This is the age yours of learning, the ability to learn, the ability to retain, which are there between the age of 15 to 30, can never be there beyond. A 30 to 50, it's only struggle to maintain what is learned. 50 to 60 तो धीरे धीरे फेड हो जाएगा. 60 के बाद याद भी नहीं रहेगा कि हमको कुछ याद था एक जमाने में. 70 के बाद यू डोंट इवन रिमेंबर थिंग्स. 75 80 तो भूल ही जाएंगे फिर. वाइफ हस्बैंड, that man oldie 82 years calling his wife darling, darling, darling. Then other young fellow married recently. हाँ सर दादाजी इतना प्यार है आपको पत्नी से, इतने उम्र में भी 82 की कॉल रहे डार्लिंग डार्लिंग. इज इधर कान में बोलता है 10 साल हो गए इसका नाम भूल गया मैं. दैट इज आई एम कॉलिंग. Anyway, he will forget his name also. He will forget. Therefore, he writes everything in a paper, what is where, and he forgets where that paper is kept. So, this is the time for you to go on listening. Listen to your parents, your elders, your gurus, Mahatmas, and wise people, and good books. You read them. Is it not? There are lectures every day, hundreds of them. Spend 1 year in listening to all of them, then select karo usme se which are suitable to you, useful to you, truly, genuinely. What is the true, genuine suitability and usefulness? First, that which inspires and encourages you to be active and dynamic, not lazy, lethargic. Second, that which makes you responsible, not a non-responsible fellow. Third, those teachings where you are trained to conserve all your energies, abilities, and make use of them for the right and higher goal. Four, those who teach values, because the values only make you valuable. Fifth, those who talk about patriotism beyond the frontiers of the nation, where you embrace the entire globe, even universe. Lastly, those who encourage you in the ultimate goal of spirituality. Listen to all of them, then select one or the other teacher of all these subjects, because same person may not speak everything. Like I may talk these two things, but other I don't know. So there may be other. So select, then keep on listening to them. Then do the contemplation. Then understand. Then make the points. Then the most important thing, tomorrow I'll talk little more about it, is what? Take a resolution to practice few things and get benefit out of it. Like Gita, so far in 6 chapters, you must have seen almost 125 या पौने 200 श्लोक देख चुके होंगे हम, इवन 200 से ज़्यादा. But at least 5 6 slokas, if you have really noted down, which are useful for you, like Yastvatmatrevasyath or Karmanyevadikaraste or the 6th chapter, so many things have come. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyen grihete or Sankalpa Pravan Kavan Tekta Sarvan or Tasmato Indriyanyado Niyamya Vardaseva. So how many slokas of great wisdom we have discussed in last 198 days. 4-5 select करके करोगे तो it will help you. So today's common sense thought is very common and simple. Don't hesitate to listen from elders, seniors, experienced experts, well-wishers. Finally, choice is yours of living the life the way you want. Decisions are yours. Even I will not decide for you. Otherwise, I'll be blamed later on. I can only suggest you what can be the best. And all this I give you, but you are the final decision maker. But at the time when you don't have data to take right decision, keep collecting the data called as listening to all these elders' words of advice. If this one thing you take from me as gift, the gift of suggestion, that also, that never hesitate to read good books, never hesitate to listen unbiasedly from the words of our great Mahatmas, Gurus, or parents, or elders. Avoid that ego, the resisting ego, the disliking ego, the arrogant ego. I know attitude वाला ego, उसको साइड पे रख, डब्बा कचरा कुंड में डाल उसको, listen और पूछो उनको, और बताओ. If you can create that heart, then from every such beautiful source, you can get the flowers type of great knowledges, wisdom. When you properly knit them together, you'll have a beautiful bouquet of wisdom or the garland of wisdom. Wearing it, you can protect yourself. Like ना, कुछ गुरु लोग, योगी लोग एक अंगूठा देते हैं या माला देते हैं, ये as long as it is here your neck, you are protected. But I consider more than that, the garland made up of the bits and pieces of wisdom collected from the great Mahatmas is more great protecting thing than any of these physical things. ज्ञानों के ज्ञान मणियों का माला आपके गले में हमेशा होना चाहिए. उसके अनुसार जियोगे तो यू नेवर फॉल्ट, यू नॉट रिग्रेट, यू नीड नॉट से सॉरी, यू नीड नॉट बेंड योर हेड इन फ्रंट ऑफ एनीवन, you need not waste time to rectify your mistakes. Are these not salient things? Think, my dearest children, we love you. We are with you. We want each of you to become a gem. And together you become wonderful garland for our Bharata Mata, the humanity at large. None of these are theory. None of them are just said for the sake of formality. No, it is from the core of our heart. That's why we are here to give this knowledge every day, discuss these things with you. So, the common sense thought, collect from all, select what is useful for you, use it. And that selection should not be that thing by which you are not growing or you are stagnant, you are falling down. डोंट से कि मैंने टेररिस्टों की बात सुन ली, बहुत बार सुना, तो उन्होंने हमको ये सिखाया कि भगवान के नाम के सबको मार सकते हैं. स्वामी, एज यू सेड, आई नोटेड इट, आई डू लाइक दैट. दैट इज नॉनसेंस. आई एम नॉट टेलिंग दैट. That's why I said listen the devotional things, spiritual things, patriotic things, values, duties, self discipline, loving others, forgiving. ये वाले बातें जो बताते हैं, those who teach you the need of hard work, those who teach you the need of taking responsibilities, fulfilling those responsibilities as duties. Such encouraging, inspiring things. Learn whoever teach them, learn from them, live life like that, so that you're always wanted, not most wanted. You're always sought after, not you're chased by the police. You are really recognized, acknowledged. ऐसा आपका जिंदगी होना है. And this is the real fulfillment to the being inside also. Like the being in me is very happy, fulfilled today because 6 chapters relentlessly without break in 200 days, that being inside could do without worrying how many youth are coming, listening, not listening. It's all depends. It is my duty of talking Gita to my beloved youngsters. So that is being done. So what a great joy. That joy is inspiring me to take up the next 2/3. 7th to 12th chapter, 13 to 18. सारा हम कर देंगे. रोकेंगे नहीं, कोई ठोकेगा नहीं हमको. रुकना नहीं, झुकना नहीं, चलते रहना है बस. So we love you. Continue that way, having the common sense thoughts of learning from all, implement. Don't be angry when others are teach. Because one more thing I want to add. The persons who speak to you have different relation with you. Many of them have authority because they take your youngsters. Therefore, in an authoritative manner, they speak. At that time, generally all the youth get offended. This is a lesson to the children, teachers also, elders also. First, let me teach them and then I'll teach you. Okay. What is the teaching to them? You are also going to grow. The point is this, tell them what you want to tell. There's no doubt. But tell them the way they want to listen. No children get offended when the parents, elders teach. Their problem is how you are telling. With authority, arrogance, if you tell, they won't listen. In a loving manner, as a well wish, like I try. Every day, last 200 days, there's not even one day where I have not saluted to you. As a Swami and Sannyasi, I should not. But that is different parlance when you come to me. But now I am coming to you. I am depending on you. Because it's my kujri to teach Gita. You never came to me. Therefore, I feel I am seeing the divine in you. I am seeing a great prospectus citizen, both responsible worldly wise, spiritual wise in you. Keeping that in my mind, I am valuing you, respecting you every day, thanking you also, extending my gratitudes. This is how elders, when they talk to children, they listen. So to the youth, should now I am teaching you. Parents have their love. Their love they have a different way to express. Like your friends, एक थप्पड़ मार के भी he expresses love. पीछे he taps also. He pulls your leg. All are expressions of love. In the same way, when elders teach you, sometimes a bit of anger they may bring, a bit of insistence they may bring, a bit of what I say, the thirsting or ordering or hukum karna like a dictator they may do. All those chilka of the kela you nikalo. Eat the kela inside. है ना? You are not a monkey or elephant. Even a monkey is better. ये छिलका खोल फेंक के वो केले को खाता है. If you eat the chilka and kela, definitely stomach pain होएगा. The parents and elders give us the wisdom called as kela with the chilka of little of anger or insistence etc. उसको साइड पे रखो, केले को खाने का आना चाहिए तुमको. Learn this thing. Don't mind in what the way they are saying. Just mind what they are saying. Learn this as youngsters. Then you will go on being blessed by them. What happens generally as a youth, even though he's saying a good pant, but he's saying very angrily, or we are not liking him, therefore you don't listen. Like in school, college, you don't like that mathematics lecturer, therefore you don't attend the class. Abey, Luksan kiska hai? You only will fail in maths. For other reasons, you may not like him, whatever, it depends on. But part to suno unse. You listen to the lecture, no? I don't like you, but the thing which you spoke is very good. I like that. I heard this sentence, somebody saying, not to me. I don't like you, but the wisdom you spoke is useful. I'm using it. Other fellow says, who cares if you like or not? If this thought is useful to you, God bless. Thank you. How many things we are learning today in our common sense thought. Allow them, the parents and all. They are tired, they're exhausted. They have seen a huge life of ups and downs of 50, 60 years. So they're fatigued and they're not highly evolved through spirituality of japa, upasana, dhyana, that they can curb and control their emotions, etc. They're also, after all, first of all, human beings like you. Is it not? So all of that put together is they, and they express through their words. In that words, the wisdom is there, catch it. Other than the wisdom, any bitterness is there, drop it. But keep on listening, learning, and have wisdom to know what's required for you immediately, urgently, and little later, and make use of that wisdom. Otherwise, in short, be a wise person day by day. Otherwise, you will be an otherwise person. Suffering. Gita gives wisdom. Elders give wisdom. Common sense thought. Now let us do our last shloka of 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita today. If I left with something, tomorrow I'll touch upon, then take up 7th. But mostly we can conclude it today. So the last 7, 8 shlokas, 8 shlokas are reply of Lord Krishna to Arjuna's question. When I started learning from you the yoga, I am having Shraddha, but for various reasons of laziness or extrovertedness, I have not practiced it. Point 1. Point 2, I could manage myself, started practicing it. But I left it in between because of some attractions or compulsions or whatever. Third, without giving up, I practiced throughout life. But before reaching to Yoga Stuti, I died. So, 3 situations. I know but never started. I know started but left in between for some reason. I know started, went on doing, never left in between, but left the body only without achieving it. What will happen to whatever is done so far, and what will happen to me who has done it, for doing which I gave up all other my TV comforts, etc. वो भी चला गया, ये भी नहीं मिला. Will it be that type of a in between case to me? Like it used to happen to us in our school college days. कि बस इतना भरा हुआ आता था कॉलेज, 3-3 बस बगल के हम जाते थे फुटबॉल ट्रैवल। तो दिस भर इतना बस इतना भरा हुआ है करके वी लीव दैट बस एंड द नेक्स्ट बस कम्स विदाउट स्टॉपिंग इट गोज अवे बिकॉज़ वो ऑलरेडी भरा हुआ है या इससे ज़्यादा भरा हुआ है या दैट डे दैट बस इज़ कैंसल्ड। ये गया हो गया। देन गो 1 पीरियड लेट टू द स्कूल कॉलेज भाई इधर-उधर दौड़ के हाउ मेनी टाइम्स विद द बैग एंड नोटबुक इन हैंड वी डिड मैराथन रनिंग टू गो टू स्कूल कॉलेज इन चाइल्डहुड। मिस हो गया वो। कभी-कभी लिफ्ट माँगा, 20 लोगों को माँगा तो एक बंदा थोड़ा वहाँ तक देते थे। सो आइडिया इज़ व्हाट? अर्जुन इज़ आस्किंग ये भी गया, वो भी गया। प्लीज़ टेल देन only I'll start. Then the glorious answers Bhagavan started giving. First and foremost, he said, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, Hey Partha, O Prutaputra, O my Buva ka ladka, my most beloved Arjuna, Naiva iha namutra vinasha tasya vidyate. The things which you have done of yoga, even if you have not done, even you have come to the class regularly and have learned it or heard it, it will never go waste. Uska vinash nahi hota. पार्थ नैव इह नमुत्र विनाशः तस्य न विद्यते। सो यू हैव लर्नड उसका वेस्टेज नहीं होता। यू हैव डन लिटिल बिट उसका भी वेस्टेज नहीं होता। इवन थ्रू आउट द लाइफ यू डिड बट कुड नॉट रीच बट स्टिल उसका भी वेस्ट नहीं होता। विनाश न तस्य विद्यते। देन व्हाट व्हाई बिकॉज नहीं नहीं मीन्स वेरीली इंडीड कल्याणकृत द वन हू हैज डन गुड नोबल थिंग्स हे दाता ओ माय डियर अर्जुन दुर्गतिम गच्छति he will not fall from his stature when he has done a good thing. Is it not like every day, even 5 minute exercise you do, that adds to the body's health only? It won't go waste. One day you have not taken food, that itself will help in repairing the system by eliminating all the nonsense of the body. A good word of kindness spoken never goes waste. Is it not a charity done never goes waste? Lord's name taken never goes waste. When you go to a pilgrimage, never goes waste. When you have served an elderly person, needy, never goes to waste. In this way, here also, your yoga sadhana learnt, bit practiced, never goes waste. Therefore, don't hesitate regarding it. Nahi kalyana krut kaschita durgatim hetata gachati. Means kalyana krut durgatim na gachati. Iha amutra tasya vinasha na vidyate. Then what will happen then tell me? Is it not? For the one, the answer is here for not the one who has not started or left in between or for both of them, but mainly who has done till the last moment is regular yoga sadhana. For him, the result is told when he leaves the body in between without reaching the highest. What was said? Prapya punyakrutan lokan. First, he will be sent to the great lokas where lot of sukha bhoga will be their rewards. Then Ushitva Shashwati Samaha, staying there for long period. Then he comes back to be born on the earth. And where will he be born? Shuchinam Shrimatam Gehe. In the houses of those who are very pure, means good hygiene, what is the generation they are there. So to Srimatam Gehe, who are well off and rich. So the sadhana yoga leads to this type of result. All that I explained. Athava, other option is what? If your sadhana is more genuine and sincere and deeper, yoginam eva kule bhavati matam. Because the Srimatam Gehe, Shuchinam Gehe will make you popular in the society. Therefore, you will become extroverted for various obligations. But yoginam eva kule bhavati, if you are born in the yogis kula, who are not busy, not rich, etc., all your times are not wasted in those obligations, formalities. Therefore, you can do your yoga sadhana. And I ask for that. Lord, don't make me very famous with money and all in next life. Else I'll be caught by the people in different things. I cannot do my yoga sadhana. तो मुझे तो योगियों के ही कुल में जन्म लेना है. योगी नाम एव कुले भवति दुर्लभ देवता. Then etad hi durlabhataram loke janma ididrusham. This is the most rarest thing to be born in a family of yogis where right from beginning they are highly matured in terms of patriotism, spirituality, etc. Therefore, etadi durlabhatam loke janmayat idrusham. Okay, once is born in that yogi skula, tatra tam buddhi samyogam labate pauradahikam. He'll be given the convictions of yoga which he has learned in the earlier life. After given that, yatatecha tataha bhuyaha. From there he will take off. Some siddhau kurunandana. For the sake of achieving siddhi of yoga, he'll continue. Again, the case is same. If he achieves it, it's done. If not, in between leaves the body, he'll continue. It is like 400 into 4 meters race. So 100 into 4 also, 400 into 4. You can see in all Olympics and all. So 400 meter दौड़ेगा, then he'll give the baton to second fellow. Second fellow continues and give to third. Third will fourth. So here 4 people are different people. But in case of this yoga sadhana, it is you only who are giving it to your next life, what you have ran up to in this life. In case of running, the 3 different people are different from this fourth one. है कि नहीं? But in spirituality, same me will be given that baton till which we have ran in my earlier life. The next one. In that way, I will reach the destination. Therefore, tatra buddhi samyogam labate pauradaihikam yatate cha tataha bhuyaha. Again, he will start doing little bit. Some siddhau kurunandana. Again, for his own achievement of yoga. Like you can see all these vegetable market wale, even some other things, they have 7 days. Every day they sell. But Monday they go to this area and open their sabjiyon ka dukan. That area will buy from them Monday. Tuesday they go to other. Wednesday other way. Thursday ऐसा. वो डेली उनका होता है. Same way we also in every life we keep doing our sadhana and evolve. Point is what? Any amount of yoga sadhana done never goes waste. This is a half of the answer. The remaining half answer is not only doesn't go waste, this is what inspires you. This is what makes you take up those noble activities. That is why that next beautiful shloka. After that, what was said? Purvabhyasena tena iva hriyate yavashopisaha. He will be pulled by his purvabhyasa to this spiritual or the yogic marga only, even though he has got other friend circle, etc. Like now you have a lot of friends who can pull you to different things. Yet your inner earlier lives learnings of Geetha are doing such noble things have pulled you to this class. Therefore, you are seated. Those who are sitting, for them I am saying, Purvabhyasena tenaima hriyate havashaha. Some of them, if not the earlier life, yesterday, day before, last 3 months you are listening, 6 months. Therefore, that Purvabhyasa brought you here. So to those who instead of coming to Geetha, somewhere else they went, that Abhyasa will take them there only. Clear? Purvabhyasena tena eva hriyate yavashopisaha jignasuravi yogasya. For his Arjuna's point, I know it, but I have not done. Never mind, you have known it now. If not today, slowly you will come to know. So to Shabda Brahmati Vartate means what? When you start doing yoga sadhana, you will transcend the theory of it. You will really experience the yoga sthiti. By the way, what is yoga sthiti? The 3 points in that. First, controlling our own chitta by all the said sadhana. Second, using that controlled chitta in discovering our own self. Third, seeing the same self everywhere and maintaining samatha, where there is no struggle, difficulty in the inner life, seeing the outer differences. Because you have discovered one self permeating, percolating, supporting the entire multiplicity of the names and forms called as world. This is how spiritually also I am telling, even the worldly wise also. Like in this life, you have worked hard in your professions. Next life, that habit goes with you. Then that life also will be. In this life, you are lazy, lethargic, all the time above the sofa, under the bed. Next life will be bed bug only. Because पूर्वाभ्यास हमको उसी तरफ ले जाता है. Therefore, very sensitive about it. These things I could have spoken to you for months together, because this is what the crux of it. How you mold your personality and character to be positive or negative, इसके ऊपर ही है. That already came in Abhyasena to Kaunteya. Therefore, I did not elaborate on that. Remember, each thought of you, each action of you makes your character, good or bad. How conscious, therefore, we have to be in the present moments, thoughts and actions to mind our future character. It's very clear. If today's your thoughts are all lusty, passionate, greedy, selfish, indulgent, आने के समय में you'll be a Rakshasa only. On the other hand, from today onwards, if you are coming to Geetha classes, learning this wisdom, noting the points and trying to implement in a 10 years of time, you'll be yogi inside, outside, a dynamic person of contribution to the world and yourself. So, Purvabhyasena tenaiva hriyate yavashopi saha jignasurapi yogasya shabda brahmati vartate. Then we saw prayatnad yatamana hatu Yogi samshuddha kilvishaha aneka janma samsiddha tatha yati param gatim. So every life with the given resources and opportunities, our job is to put our possible efforts. Prayatnat yatamanaha. Prayatna karke prayatna karna. When he does it life after life, aneka janma samsiddha. Okay, so yogi samshuddha kilvishaha, all his rajotamo guna will go away with every lives of practicing of these yoga things. Like that, aneka janma samsiddha, after a specific number of lives, tato yati param gatim, you will be becoming matured to understand Shastra, to understand the self, to contemplate on the self, and go beyond not self, discover the self, abide in that, see the same self everywhere. ये सारे करके समसिद्धि कहते हैं, ये होएगा. Tato yati parangatim. Having said so, in the last but 46th shloka, yesterday we saw tapasvibhya adhikaha yogi, jnanibhyopi matah adhikaha, karmibhyascha adhikaha yogi, tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. So first to become a yogi of controlled mind. Then you are greater than all other three. Same yoga sthiti of controlled mind, when you reuse it to know the self, realize the self, you are greater than anybody. Tasmad Yogi Baba Arjuna is Arjuna Bhagavan Krishna's suggestion through Arjuna to all of us. The contrast of it is what? Not becoming a yogi, but becoming a bhogi and a rogi. What is a yoga? Control of faculties, mastering the faculties, making right use of those faculties in serving the world, in serving the Lord, in evolving spiritually. What is the meaning of non-yogi? Non-control of the faculties, therefore becoming of the slaves to them. Then as they demand, go for all indulgences, go for all lavish slavery involvements in the objects. Thus, we lose all energies, powers, all the tejas in our face, all opportunities gone away. Day by day, instead of evolution, we only involution, falling down happens. तो भोगी भोगी शरीर का भी रोग आ जाएगा, मन में भी काम क्रोध आदि रोग, ये सारे बढ़ जाके इन इंग्लिश वी रियली बिकम ए रोग ओनली. Arjuna, you become a yogi. Same is a clarion call to all those who are listening to Geetha, especially sixth chapter. Dare not to become the bhogi and rogi. You have to become a yogi. Tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. Wow, what a demand, what an order by Krishna. He is only suggesting, but that suggestion, that upadesha, we have to take as not only sandesha, but also an adesha. It is an order to us by Lord Krishna and Geeta Mata and Vyasa Bhagavan, etc. That become a yogi as a human being, you can do. But indulging, embracing, falling prey to the objects, any ordinary fellow can do. You are no more ordinary now. You are given the wisdom of Gita. You are given opportunity by Lord. You are encouraged. Lord says, I am with you all the time. Gurus say, all of the gurus are saying that we are with you when you are trying to become a yogi. Now, look in the world of past times and present. Those through faculty control have become a great yogi and contributed to the world. Get inspiration from them and you also become that. Tasmat yogi bhava Arjuna. In becoming the yogi, there's a fulfillment in the life. In becoming a bhogi and rogi, you are just going back to animal level, missing the opportunity. The temptations will continue. The people will misguide you for bhoga. Your mind itself will have thousands of desires. You have so many of vasanas. ये सब हमारे शत्रु है. शत्रुओं को जीतना ही युद्ध है. Is it not? इन शत्रुओं को जीतकर हम योगी बने, यही हमारा अंतर्युद्ध. So the yuddha was happening outside between Pandavas and Kauravas, but Bhagavan is teaching how to succeed in the antaryuddha of becoming a bhogi or yogi. Okay? Great important thing. Having said so, now the last shloka remains 47th wala. Time is up today. I'll only chant it. Lord wants us to study one more day. तो कल के दिन हम ये छठा अध्याय को करेंगे, ये last shloka along with the Parayanam also today or will do. So today good that we gave a lot of introduction. The common sense thought was elaborate. Before that, Hanuman Chalisa was very meaningful, and Gita, the Krishna's teachings of 7 shlokas are summarized. That's all God's Guru's kindness to remind us. And those are coming first time, for them the essence, gist, synopsis is given also today. Yeah, tomorrow we'll do the last shloka. Today only we'll chant it. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः आत्मसंयमयोगः ध्यानयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ सप्तचत्वारिंशः श्लोकः. 3 times I'll chant and leave it. Tomorrow we'll start it. Okay. Om yoginamapi sarvesham madgatenantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yo mam same yuktatamo matah. Yoginamapi sarvesham madgatenantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yo mam same yuktatamo matah. Yoginamapi sarvesham मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः. In this shloka, Bhagavan adds one more thing which becomes introduction to the next 6 chapters called as Bhakti Shatkam. This is called Karma Shatkam. Shatkam in Chakka 6. 6 chapter 6. First 6 karma yoga, second is bhakti yoga, third 6 are the jnana yoga. That is how Gita is given to us by the Lord. Karma yoga for body and senses, bhakti yoga for the mind, jnana yoga for the intellect. We are given intellect, mind and body only to learn jnana and bhakti and karma and live a fulfilling life. So Bhagavan says, Yogi Namami Sarvesham, among all the yogis, Mat Gatena Antaratmana, with their heart totally devoted to me. Shraddhavan Bhajate Omam, who lives the life of only worship to me, Same Yukta Tabahiti Me Mataha, he is greater than the greatest yogi. That's what I consider, hey Arjuna. Then in the 7th chapter onwards, the Jnana Marga, Bhakti Marga starts. That also we'll study. Thank you, friends. Let us do the remaining things tomorrow. जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई यह शत बार पाठ कर कोई छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई. In our common sense thought, learn, listen from all, like the honey bee goes to all flowers, courts that flowers, takes the honey. So to collect from everyone and sort it out and what is best suitable and useful to you for your spiritual growth, for your patriotism, for your career growth, for your growth of character and values and contribution. उन चीजों को practice करो. And anything which is encouraging us in this is our friends. Anything, whether it's our habit, whether it's thought, whether our powerful desire, whether it's our close friends, whether our relatives, where are they? Whoever are telling us to do the opposite of things or obstructing us in doing this, please know that they are Shatru, enemy. Therefore, don't fight with him outside, but slowly eliminate their company so that you are not demoralized in doing the positive things. This is what our common sense thought. Continue tomorrow. God bless you all. We love you all. So, 6th chapter concludes tomorrow. I think tomorrow will be 200th day, something like that. Anyway, thank you all. Friends, you are listening, do one favor. Among these 200 classes, some of them might be liked by you for the content or the expression or examples or logic or inspiration. Out of 200, even 20 talks, if you think useful, please forward them to your friends, etc. So that let maximum youngsters listen to Gita, learn from Gita, live life like Gita, and go on lifting themselves from the lower to the sublime higher. So I can make that request to you. If possible, you can do. If not, it's okay. Thank you. See you tomorrow with the last shloka of 6th chapter. Love you all.